I'd never make my mother's mistakes, trusting the wrong man.
Hayley Marsten, she's got a brand new single out. It's sitting at number 24 on this week's Country Songs. It's been as high as 13, and it's going to do some great things the more people hear it, because it is something special. Coming Home is the name, and Hayley joins us now. Congratulations on this single. This is something very special and emotional to you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's very different to what I've released in the past, and it was kind of daunting to put something out that was so personal. You know, when the kind of stuff I'd released previous had been very lighthearted, and this is a very, very vulnerable song for me. So to have people really connect with it and say that they identify with it and it makes them feel understood in what they've gone through is very, very special.
Anyone who knows you knows how close you are to your beautiful mum, Wendy. What was Mum's response when she heard this song for the first time?
It's funny, she didn't actually hear the song until we recorded the whole thing. She knew I'd written it, she knew what it was about, and I just sort of wanted her to hear, the finished product. She thought it was so special that I was able to put all those emotions from that time in both of our lives, I suppose, into words, and I got to work with the wonderful Lynn Botel on it as well, so it is something that's very special to both of us, I think.
Tell us about working with Lynn Botel.
So I'd written the whole song pretty much. It wasn't the song that you hear today. It was kind of sort of too personal and raw for me to keep going with it. And I went to the Dag Sheep Station Songwriters Retreat not long after that. And at that retreat, all of the tutors pull your name out of the hat. And so it's very luck of the draw that you get, who you want to work with. But I just knew that Lynn was the person to finish this song with. And sure enough, she pulled my name out, and we just sort of went through all that what I'd written so far. And she was like, "Well, what you're really trying to say is this, so let's just say it." So we just really got down to, what it boils down to, what we're going to be honest about. She really made me very honest about my feelings and what happened and all those things. So she's so wonderful to work with and such just a beautiful, beautiful lady. It's wonderful to get to write with Lynn.
Now, you were on a tour recently. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, we're still on it. We're wrapping up in Queensland in a couple of weeks, but it's a tour with No Name with my beautiful friend Anna Georgia. We did 2 runs of shows so far in New South Wales and Victoria, and they've been so much fun. It's really mind-blowing to go to a place you've never been before and have people sing along to second fiddle, come up to you and want to listen to your stories and buy your records. So it's been such an amazing experience, and we're both just in a little bit of awe that we pulled it together and it's going so well. But yeah, we finish up in Queensland. At the end of October, we do Bundaberg, Gladstone, Rockhampton, 1770, and then Brisbane.
In the last hour, we were talking about the 53rd Annual Country Music Festival there at the Australasian Country Music Association. And, of course, you got all of your start going around to the festivals and doing that sort of thing. It's a great opportunity. And one of the things Tracy and I always say, it's fantastic to see these young people coming through, learning their craft, finding out how much they love about music and then going on perform. I'm very excited for you that you've been able to make a career out of this, because you've got some fantastic songs and a very unique voice, Hayley Marsten, and I thank you for letting us share this journey with you.
Well, thanks for being on this journey. It feels like it's such a long time ago that I was in those competitions and doing all that stuff, but it wasn't really that long ago in the grand scheme of things. So I think it's a really great place to start if you love country music, and really good sort of an apprenticeship, I guess, before you get into the business, into the big guns.
Folks, I want you to sit back and have a listen to this song if you haven't heard it before. It's called Coming Home. It's by Hayley Marsten. This is something very, very special, folks. And Hayley, we look forward to catching up with you really soon.
I hope so.
I remember home was my father fighting, but I remember home starting a new